Hello, greetings. I am sorry for the delay, guys. I work nights. I'm a night shift guy. So on Thursdays I usually leave work at 5:30 and I usually sleep until 12:30 and I wake up, get myself together, prepare for the stream. I did not set my alarm today, so I rolled over and it was like 1:15 and I'm like, "Ah, shit. God damn it." So I'm sorry for the slight delay. Sorry for the slight delay. But I am here, and we have some things to talk about for sure. Um, this chapter, I actually did not read anybody's comment this week. I went through and liked a few of them and skimmed a few of them, but I did not read anyone in deep, like the really long ones. Didn't read them. I might have read like a brief, like if it was a quick one, but I wanted to like talk about it fresh, versus reading and commenting and having a discussion about it. I'd rather just read it fresh going forward. So yeah. But I'm not gonna lie. I wanted El Baba to. I wanted El Baba to. I wanted him to get spited, man. Like I really wanted him to get like if bro don't deserve. And did y'all see Bomb? Bomb looked like a disappointed father. Like Bomb was like a disappointed father. Bomb was like after he punched the wolf and caught Laura, he was like, Mr. El Baba. Like bro, why are you like why are you like this? What's wrong with you? Why are you like this? I thought like he the disappointment was like a sad dad like it was great. It was great. I wonder. I hope he's not stupid enough to try to fight Bomb. Like I know I put that in the review, but I hope he's not that stupid. Like I think he knows that. Yeah, that might be what it is, Mister Reyes. Like bro, I let you live, and you do all this. Like you, and then the Phoenix dude, Kakudu. I like his power, but I don't necessarily like him, and that's not because we didn't get like enough of him. Like his personality is kind of trash. Like he was licking his lips at Sea Snake. Like that was like sus. Like we not doing that. Like I understand what Sea Snake is, but it was just like, bro, yeah. I want so, and we can also say like Yuri is basically involved now, right? Um, like I like you. I guess you could say like I guess she was already involved because she was fighting Kieran's sacred beast, but like what I mean is like she did like help Bomb get there and stuff, and she was like saying she wasn't going to get directly involved or whatever, but she kind of in it now. So and they had to Pete like for them to get there, she had to open up the warp gate. So she's not, I guess, necessarily super innocent anymore. So I wonder if they fight, Phoenix and El Baba and the rest of Kieran's forces. Like I wonder if it's gonna be Bomb, Tiara, Cha, Yuri versus El Baba, Persper, whatever else other branches that we haven't seen. I wonder if they're gonna have their own little scuffle to the side because Kieran and Loban are gonna need the space. Like they gonna need the space away from everybody for them. If they're gonna get down, they gonna need everything. Like for sure, Zenu. Yeah, she's already been basically involved, but like if I'm Kieran, like clearly you saying that you don't want to be a part of nothing, or you a threat now. Like whether or not I gotta deal with the Zahar army or not. Like you helping people get here to stop me. So yeah, you a threat now. So I ain't listening to nothing you say no more. Um, I just wonder if there's more people with Phoenix powers. I wonder too. That ability seems too good to be on somebody like him. Like being able to phase through people and then revive. Like revive. I don't know if he revived. I don't know if he was necessarily dead. Maybe he was like damaged and he healed, but somebody being him being able to revive, like get killed and revive. On somebody like him, I don't like that. Like um, Kakuda's a bit over the top, but that's what she intended. Yeah, I don't get me. I will say Kakuru's like Phoenix form is like beautiful. Like it looks really good. Like it's cool. It's a cool form. It's just him. Like on him, it's just like you know. Um, it's like you saw white again. um, and then Persper or Purper. Is it Purper? She's hot. She's very hot. Okay, it's that it's that green hair. I love that green hair. Like I thought it already looked cool on Garuru, but it is hot on her. Okay, like I hope she's not a 2 chapter, 3 chapter, and then be done away because she hot. Like okay, Lobopia. Like Lobopia ain't got too many women in their family that I consider to be hot, but she's nice, very nice. Um, what if Bomb goes with Kieran if he's a rev and lets him know that ah and I'm gonna be honest, Zenu. I honestly don't think we're gonna. Well, I guess that's not impossible. That would be enough. But why? I ain't gonna lie. I don't like that Zenu only because why? Like that seems like Kieran's only play. Like why is everybody a hostage? Like bro, just hostage. Like let's get the twins. Let's get Laura. Like all these hostages. Like bro, the way he sound like he wants to take bomb. Bro, if you like that, just take bomb. Like take like I wanted him to like capture him, actually capture him. But I mean, I guess that's an option. I just wouldn't like it because I want to see like Kieran, like if Kieran and Bomb versus Bomb is gonna happen, I want to see Kieran forcefully take Bomb. That would be a difference. Like that would make what Dumas said like valid. Like yo, there are other people in this tower that can like you tough, but don't get it twisted. Like the top tiers, you ain't messing with them. So that would be a good chance for Bomb to get humbled. But the green hair, yes. I wonder what that beast was that released out of that smoky pot. That was badass. What was in that pot? I wonder if that pot that was on Kakuta's back was like the ability to revive. Like I honestly don't think his ability is that broken that he could just revive. That pot on his back obviously was something. So after it fell off is when we seen him revive. So maybe it was like maybe he can store like lives in it or whatever. Um and I'm thinking maybe that's what caused him to be able to revive because I really don't think he's like that. So I think Kieran will have Bob in his possession in upcoming chapters to get more insight of the coup. Kieran taking Bomb would be an interesting way to go about how we're going forward because we're getting very very close to the chess match starting. So yeah, I don't. I personally don't see Kieran taking bomb, not in front of everybody like this. Like this has to, it has to be an extreme way for him to take bomb. Like Kieran has to defeat Lobanon, and then like obviously he can defeat Yuri and Tiara, but everybody there to take bomb, like unless like we use the hostage thing again. But I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know. Right now, I don't see that as being likely only because of Lobanon's presence. And Lobanon is pissed. Lobanon is pissed. Okay? Like Lobanon talk about another person. Like what's up with Bomb and Lobanon? Lobanon sounded like another disappointed father. He's like, Kieran, Kieran, what are you doing here? Why are you not beside the family head? First of all, I hate the translation with the family head lord. It's not too many things that bother me. I love comic scans for what they do, but the family head lord thing bothers the shit out of me during translations. Like I gotta pretend like it's not there when I'm reading it. But regardless of that, why are you not beside our lord? Like, and then Kieran all like, ugh, like Kieran looked like he ordered food from a restaurant, and it's not what it looked like on the picture. Like you go to a restaurant, you order food and it look good on the picture, and it come out looking like something different. Like why are you like what is that? Like why are you here? Like he looked like he know all his planning and everything just went to shit the moment Lil Bit pulled up. Um, Also, we gotta talk about this pen thing. I am not a fan of this pen thing. I don't think the pen thing was even necessary. Like if Yuri was gonna give it the bomb, I'd rather that like stayed a secret in the background or something. Something that she did spy like in the back of like everything. Like I mean, in terms of if they escaped and everything, right? Got away from Tiara and everything. Her pulling out her pocket and giving it to Bomb would have been more of a shock for all of us and would have been more interesting to do. It would have worked better that way. I would have been more accepting of it. But just saying that, oh, I'm going to take this pen. I'm going to give it to Bomb, knowing that Bomb's going to make a copy of it and use it. And then what? Now Bomb's an Axis user. Like, imagine Bomb pulling out a pen, fighting against Trom, and he copies like one of the dragons. Like, what? Like, come on, bro. Let's not get too ridiculous here, CU. Like, let's stay grounded. Like, giving Bomb that type of power is just. I hope it doesn't happen, but it's kind of nuts, man. Yeah, yeah, Zenu. I completely agree. Like, I'm kind of surprised that Robot started to treat Bomb like his grandson-in-law. I mean, I think Zenu, that's more off the strength of like because Trom selected Bomb, is that he's just like and I guess that he's there and he warned him about Laura and everything. He's just more accepting of Bomb. But Lobanon, like I think that also comes with Lobanon's confidence. Like I think he's just like a really strong person who's confident in himself, and he hasn't seen any flaws in Bomb. I mean, any problems with Bomb yet. So, but I hope that Bomb can't copy the pen. Actually, combat that's a great take. Maybe he if he can't copy family head weapons and shields, that would be great. But I will say because he's already copied a 13-month series, which is a hard thing. It's probably likely that he can copy it. It's probably likely that he can. I I gotta disagree only because if he can copy a 13-month series, it's likely that he can copy a pen made from Gustang. And yeah, I don't like the idea of Bomb being force fed a broken ability. That's basically what it is. He's being force fed a broken ability. Like, and I was as you guys know, I was very disappointed in finding out that it is not Tiara's pen. Personally, broke my heart. Okay, because I don't want to scale her down. I love Tiara. Okay, scaling her down hurts. It hurts. Okay, why? Why did we have to find out that it wasn't hers? That was so unnecessary. Um, Black March accepted him. I I guess I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen though. I think like there's got to be like CU has to know like what's good and what's bad. Like giving Bomb the pen ability is bad. So I hope it's just like a thing that Yuri wants to do but doesn't happen. Um, but I would hate to see that. Yeah, but he made a there was a copy made though, Momo, because Yuri knows that she has a red herring. She knows that she has a fake Black March. Bomb already has four power ups coming up: three water dragons and new sprout creature if it isn't any. You know, the water dragons thing is weird because first of all, when would Trom pop all three dragons at the same time? Like we've seen Trom pop a dragon, or and we've seen him pop multiple different excuse me, different um beasts at the same time, but his three strongest dragons, unless he's fighting Gustang directly, I don't see him popping it. Like I can't see a situation where he just pops all three dragons to let them loose. I can't see it happening. Especially if the chess match is going to be an event that's like people can attend. The water dragons thing is just so weird. I don't know how that's going to work. Hey, what's up, Scythe? I think the water dragons are averted Leviathan safe to free himself from bomb. Right, I agree, Zenu, but I can't see a situation where like Poison Dragon, Rapid, and what's the other one? Which one am I missing? Rapid, Poison Dragon, and there's the other one. I can't think of who it is. One of y'all, yeah, you guys remind me. Um, but I can't see. I can't see a situation where he would need them. We don't know the third one. Okay, I thought we knew the third one. So it's just Poison Dragon and Rapid for now. Okay. Um, and the Poison Dragon's name, he has a name. I can't think of what it is either. Um, I thought that Bomb made the. I guess maybe it wasn't Bomb. Okay, I do think Bomb will end up stealing the Rapid Dragon though. I don't. Honestly, guys, I hate this idea of Bomb having animals, whole animals inside of him. I hate it. It's like it's crawling towards the Naruto lane, like Nine Tail Fox lane, having it inside you. Like I don't love that idea. Like it's not stealing necessarily, but having Leviathan First of all, I don't even like Leviathan. I don't think any of us like Vanquish. That's his name, right? I don't even like Leviathan's personality and him trying to influence Bomb and shit. Having like if what people are saying, because I know that the theory is that these dragons all merge into one. Um, if the dragon, even if he had a decent personality, I wouldn't be cool with it. I wouldn't be cool with it. And honestly speaking, I think Leviathan is just gonna go back to Trom. I think Leviathan. I don't see Bomb absorbing the dragons. I think Leviathan is just gonna go back to Trom, and then Trom's going because like Trom's gonna recover all his memories. He is. I don't think Bomb telling him will jog his memory. Like he has to get his memories back. So maybe Bomb will give Leviathan back to Trom. I think that's more likely than Bomb absorbing all three of his dragons. Bomb has too many power ups and entities inside them. We keep getting them in rapid succession. Leviathan is the worst power up in the series for Bomb. I would agree. I would agree. I don't even think we could possibly strike a blow to Tron with three dragons. Yeah, I don't like that either. Like the concept of it, and it's a difficult task. Like he only got Leviathan because he was sealed, and with the help of Kun. Like and excuse me, whoever else, I forget whoever everybody else that was there, but he only got Leviathan because of that situation. If they're if they aren't sealed or in a place where they can be taken, how are you just gonna walk up to Trom, even if he pops them out and absorb his dragons? Like he's not gonna allow that. Like I just don't see a scenario where it just happens. Like let's not like Bomb's ability to absorb shit is broken. Let's not that's true. But we're also dealing with a family head. Like I don't see Trom just sitting there allowing that to happen. Um I kind of pushes Bomb into a dark evil phase where Bomb even that Momo even affecting Bomb's move, I'm not okay with it. I I don't like this second brain. Like don't get me wrong, we like the Thressers had their own like personalities, but they like only speak the bomb like once or twice. Like it's not been like they've not been creeping over his shoulder type shit. Like it's not been that. So yeah, yeah. Um, I the dragon thing ever since it's been mentioned, it's been on the fence, and I just don't see. Well, I thought that season three would end at chapter 560 because we're hitting the 600 mark. Maybe that's just gonna be when the peak thing happens, but I still can't see Bob absorbing these dragons. Like it's a plot point that I am not expecting to see, and I don't necessarily want to see. So trying with a mom to absorb a little fire. Then for what reason? Oh, there's an Amazon package out there for me. I see it coming now. Sorry. I can see the Amazon um, delivery driver coming up. But all right, let me get to these comments since I started late. Give me a moment. Do, 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 do. By the way, what factions do we have in here right now? Shout out to the Zahard gang up in here today. Zahard gang in here. You know, we got any freedom fighters in here? Because that's what I've taken to call on you guys. You guys are the freedom fighters. Um, any war mongrels? Any warmongers in here? That's the nickname for you destruction people who want to destroy everything in the tower. Any warmongers in here? A shout out to the Zahard army. You know, I'm part of the Zahard army. May Zahard reign supreme. There we go. I think it's best to do it this way. Yep, we'll do it that way. The Leviathan from the hidden floor. Yeah, yeah. I don't. What Leviathan from the hidden floor though? I can't. I don't know if I necessarily remember that myself. Um, Teen Walkie song. The Freedom Fighters. The Fug Gang. Team. Is Zahard is not scared of bomb, bro. Zahard is not afraid of bomb. Don't get it twisted. Okay. He's a thorn. He's a little thorn. Okay. Zahard remains supreme. All right. You freedom fighters who want freedom and positivity everywhere. It's not happening. It's not happening. All right. Let me put this link in here and I can start going over these comments. Mm, 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 mm. I think we all miss our regulars, Emmanuel. I think we all miss the regulars. Um, all the C rank regulars. I think it's really cool that we all like our own respective C rank regulars. Cause like me, um, I'm a Hatsu fan. I'm big on Hatsu. Hatsu is like my favorite regular, and I know like Rand's really popular, like for his fighting style, and you know also being a Coon family member. Like, I'm a huge Anik fan too. All right, we got the comments up here. So let's see. All right, we started with evangelical. El Baba wanted to say, "Notice me, senpai, so bad." Hey, yo, that's so accurate. Yo, that moment was so cringe. Like, again, I don't like using the word cringe, but that moment was cringe, guys. Like, look at me, brother Kieran. Look at me. I did it. Like, bro, what are we talk? So lame. Like, I can't believe a grown adult can act like that. Like that's why the Trom is such a terrible father because how are your kids out here just being looking that bad? Like so bad. And then Kieran looking at him like, I mean, like thank you, like I like thank you, but like you're an idiot. Like yeah, I don't know who Elaine takes after. Maybe the hair color. That's it. But it ain't that guy. That guy is so bad, bro. True Glazer in that moment. Yo, cause seriously, bro, that was such a lame moment, and then the Phoenix dude doing the same thing, like at the same thing, like Kieran, look at me, I captured the princesses. Like what is wrong with these guys, bro? Like y'all never got acknowledged for anything from Trom, like from anybody. Like y'all need so much praise and appreciation. And El Baba's logic is so stupid. Like you really think helping Kieran, who is basically traded on Trom, is gonna save you from what you've done, bro? Idiot, man. But yeah. Evie, I don't think Evie's here today, but cause I started a little late, but yeah, notice me senpai is like the most accurate way to put this. Um, what if Kieran is from the destroyed branch? If his family is full of other failed demoted branches, maybe his own was destroyed. The he the I think she means beast. I'm not sure, but the beast he commands is considered a sacred beast, and there was the branch that got wiped out in the aquarium. I think we can probably agree that I think the destroyed branch may be Kieran's branch because the sacred beast says the first animal that we've heard that gets treated like royalty. Like this is the first animal or beast that we've heard that literally you can't attack. Like attacking it is against the law. So I'm thinking feeding it is probably along the same level. So it is probably Kieran's family's beast, like whatever branch that Kieran ran, and that also would make sense given that Kieran doesn't have his own branch of family. Like he doesn't even have a branch of family. We haven't seen it. So like I just realized that, but Lobanon has his branch of family, right? Like we've seen what they look like. Kieran doesn't have his branch of family or people that look like him. Everybody that we've seen from his army looks like other people in fallen branches. So I think we can I think it's almost like 80% that the falling branch was probably Kieran's family. And they fucked up feeding Trom's beast, his sacred beast. They didn't feed him correctly. So maybe Trom slaughtered everybody, allowing, getting killed by that giant fish. I think that's likely. Like I'm starting to think it's pretty likely. That's the only reason I brought it up during the chapter review because it was just like, why is this army full of people and like fallen branches, but not necessarily people that would look like him, a part of his family? Um, yeah, I think the fallen branch is definitely Kieran's family. Okay, Zenu, peace. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Robot's Charm's only a good child. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I'm starting to think that Kieran is definitely the leader of the fallen family, but because he's Trump's oldest child, ooh, excuse me, he's Trump's oldest child. Not only his oldest child, but his most loyal. Well, was his most loyal. That the fallen family is definitely his. So right, and yeah, yeah, Emmanuel. It gives them a reason to be bonded as well. Like all the fallen branches obviously have to have some type of grudge. Because if like first of all, trading against your family here is already taboo. But if Kieran came up with a solid plan to overthrow Trom, I think Lobo Pia family members are already crazy enough. Like most of them are a little bit crazy. So I think they would go for it if it came from somebody like Kieran. So maybe also why Guru knew this answer. Exactly. Exactly. I think it's very plausible. And because other than that, what other kind of grudge would Kieran have against Trom? Like, why would Kieran go against um Why would he go against Strom? Like there'd be no other reason for him to go against his father. Going against Strom is crazy and stupid. Like you can't. Like it's already like you're a regular. Like I'm not a regular, but you're Tower born. You can't necessarily go against Trom. But yeah, I would agree. I'm gonna skip. I'm not gonna skip the comments I'm reading now. I'm gonna get to it. But I did read a comment last night from Rand. I don't think Rand's here today. But Rand, I'm gonna skip everybody's time. I'm gonna read all of these. Don't get me wrong. But there's a comment that Rand left last night that I thought was really good. So he said that um, I think the reason Trom knows about Kieran or any other trader is because his anima he gave them. Wouldn't they freely give Trom any info he wanted? I never realized this. Like this is a fantastic point. Like the reason why Trom doesn't trust anybody in his family, cause like it's kind of like when we see him take over the Beast, when he was fighting Gustang. Theoretically speaking, he should be able to see everything that's going on with his family and get reported on it if the all his animals come from him, the wolf. So he should know what El Baba is doing right now because they're all connected. Like he granted them to them, which is what he officially told us that he granted those animals to them. So technically speaking, anybody that's a trader, he already knows. Like that should be how that works. I never realized that. That's such a great detail and a great take by Rand. But I think that's accurate as fuck, guys. I that's pretty accurate. I think unless he wanted to disassociate from you, he should know. Like be like for instance, Leviathan. Leviathan's obviously something he willingly broke a part of. But everybody else that's currently live, like even Kieran's betrayal, like he should know about it. Um, Especially for something like the sacred beast, which appears to be a precious thing. Um, I think that's likely. So that may be why Trom doesn't trust anybody in his family. I bet yeah, I read it already. Okay. So but yeah, I thought that was a great take. But we're gonna continue reading here. Um this is from Johnny. Hoping this fight is fire and doesn't end quickly with something else happening. Um so I think next chapter we probably get the conversation with Kieran versus Lobanon. Um because we have to establish what bombs cruise. Excuse me. We have to get rid of half the players here for this fight to happen. So Yori, everybody in the Pobido ship, Garuru, um, Cha, Matt, everybody has to get out of the area for the fight for Kieran versus Lobanon to happen. Because these, like, first of all, their beasts are huge. They're both top 30, top 40, top 30 entities in the tower. Their fight is gonna destroy everything around them. So everybody has to kind of skedaddle because if I don't see how they don't fight because Kieran is doing something that's taboo. First of all, he was okay with taking Laura as hostage, which is Lobadan's daughter, taking the twins, his granddaughter's hostage. Um, Kieran is probably going to explain himself, meaning he's probably going to say, I think we probably get the reason why like Kieran is doing what he's doing. Like because if there's anybody to explain it to, it's Lobadan. So we probably get the full reasoning. If we don't change perspectives next chapter, we probably get that, which that's amazing. Like this will be an amazing chapter if we stay here and Kieran does explain himself to Lobadan. The chapter is going to be automatic 10 out of 10. I'm letting you know now because we get all the history, all the background, all the planning. possible future of why he's trying to take Bomb. If that's where we're heading next chapter, can't wait for it. I am pumped. But you never know with CU because we've been jumping around, and I never expected things to unfold this way. We can never, almost hardly ever predict like a full chapter, but that would be great. Um, so, yeah, I think we have to establish the playing field before their fight happens. It would be a top would it be top 5 season 3 chapter if they show the full background Scythe, like everything from the beginning, like in detail, meaning like we get to see a younger Kieran, we get to see the destroy branch, if that's what the theory, if that's true. If we get to actually see all this stuff, I would agree with you. Not just like quick flashbacks. Like I hope it's a full explanation because what Kieran is doing is taboo. Like it's that simple. So, but yeah, I hope it's not a quick fight, like a quick exchange, like how Gusting versus Trom was. I hope it's like a full 2-3 chapters. If they fight through the chess match, that would be cool too. Like so, while the chess match is happening, Kieran and Lobanon are fighting. That would be pretty cool. Um, but yeah, thanks for the comment, Johnny. And I already, yep, we have Zenu's comment, who left already, but I detest the idea of Bomb absorbing Tiara's pen. So do I. The 25th Kirby, that is very well put. I agree. The 25th Kirby is accurate. Um, has so many powers that he hasn't mastered yet, and he still has more coming up, like the 3 water dragons, and possibly the new sprout creature. Um, if it isn't any or Icarus or whatever, Elba. Oh, sorry, that's where it ends. Elbaba is so trash. Tiara was still able to trade blows with Yuri. So power wise, I think she's still fine. That's true. That's very true. We need the scene of Trom in the maze. Yeah, I do wanna flashback away from Kieran and Lobanon stuff real quick. I wanna see Gustain get the book. I wanna see Dumas and them pull up and give him the book. And I wanna see what Rachel's doing. Like I hate that we see Rachel once every like 15 chapters, dude. Like it's such, I hate it. Like Rachel is like the B character. Like we gotta know what she's doing, dude. So I think we will get a continuation because recently CU has been continuing off the threads of past chapters. Seeing, yep. I agree. We probably continue. Um, Continue with this comment. So Kieran recruiting former branch heads adds credence to my theory of him installing Bomb as the new head of the Lobopia family. So who else thinks that's a thing? I don't want to see her face. So I've read that theory a few times that people think that what Kieran is trying to do is basically groom Bomb to be the next Lobopia family head. I don't I don't like that theory because I don't like the idea of a Towerborn controlling a regular, because that's what he would be doing. He would basically be trying to control Bomb. But and we also know that Bomb isn't gonna. Well, look who it is. I just read your comment just like not too long ago, Evie. Um, Greetings. How are you? I thought that your notice me senpai comment was absolutely probably the most perfect comment to describe how trash El Baba was. So good job. But I hate the idea of Kieran trying to establish Bomb as the new family head for Lobopia. Like that's so ass, dude. Like I don't think it's a terrible writing idea for CU. I just think that it's not likely. Like like you can't. force people to do your like, especially somebody who you want to be stronger than you, meaning that like Bomb is going to have to surpass Kieran at some point. So what's to stop him from leaving the Lobo? If you establish him as the new family head, what's to stop him from leaving when he gets stronger than you? Like it's like it's a extremely flawed idea for him to want that. So yeah, I hope that's not the case. But Purpur said that she was one of the strongest fighters in the Lobopia family. That was an interesting comment by her. I think it was close combat though. I don't know if it was full combat. I think it was just close combat. Um, and we know that the three strongest branches currently are Pooh Diddy, rest in peace, Perseus, rest in peace, and White Garment Widow. Um, Sneaky comment that you guys didn't know. I like White Garment Widow, even though she's just like a spider, a giant spider. I like Evankill more, but and she only beat Evankill because of the shield. However, it's a feat nonetheless. And like anybody that can fight my top 10 characters deserves respect. So I actually like White Garment Widow. But where is she? Like we haven't seen her. Um we haven't seen her since like she fought Evankill. But anyway, um so where does Purpur rank in the comparison of them? She was considered top 3 in her day. She's got to be extremely strong if she was considered top 3 in her day. Um because top 3 would be Kieran, Lobadan, and then whoever's there. So I don't know who would be the top 3 in Lobopia that we've seen. It would I guess it would have been Pooh Diddy. Hmm. Anyway, are the current branches weaker than the former ones? I don't know what to make of all this, but what I know for certain is that Purpur is hot. Purpur is extremely hot. Very hot. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It's that green hair, man. I'm trying to tell you, it's the green hair. I personally thought Garment was badass. Yeah, Momo, I'm right there with you, Momo. I like I don't I can't say I don't like the spider designs. I'm seeing it more and more in recent anime. Like I don't know if you guys read One Piece. If you don't, the recent chapter there's a spider in it. That's all I'll say. I won't spoil. Um, I watched that anime. Reborn as a Spider. I think I forget the name of it, but I love that anime. It's so good. Um, I've become more fond of spider designs lately. So Garment Widow's design is like basically fire to me now. It probably wasn't when I read it initially, but it's definitely fire to me now. I always give Ivanko a pass on that fight. That no, yeah, no, don't get me wrong. She used a family head weapon. Like we obviously, excuse me, we obviously seen already the difference in a fight that a weapon that comes directly from any of the family heads can make. Like we seen the like these weapons are ridiculous. Like they can shift an entire fight. They can low diff a person. Um, so yeah, Ivanko gets a pass for that fight. Absolutely. Mind you, Ivanko is one of my favorite characters, so she gets a pass anytime. But um, there's a theory that I originally thought of, but oh, I did remember. I did read parts of this comment. One Piece of One Piece and Tower of God fighting my favorite series every week. Yo, Scythe. You know what? I haven't enjoyed One Piece since we left Wano. There are parts of it that I enjoy, and I won't spoil for people here. There are parts of it that I enjoy. Um, I think it's improved since Wano, but there are parts of like that I didn't like, and I found it to be a little bit dragging to read. But I would say this egghead shit, fantastic. Cause I'm a lore monster. I like lore. I like background. No. Egghead has been good. Don't get me wrong. Egghead's been good. It was everything in between. So if you want to count like the Shank stuff, the kids stuff, the Blackbeard stuff, it was like the smaller chapters of setting up to where we are now were kind of meh. But once we got to the Egghead event, I've been excited to read that every week. I've been excited to read the Egghead event. Um, and this recent chapter, fantastic, fantastic. But Egghead just had a bit of a slow start, like getting there, coming across all the Let's not let me not get too into One Piece, but coming across all the Vegapunks and everything. Yeah, that's what that was. So yeah, no, the flashback with Kuma, exquisite, exquisite lore. That's what I'm talking about. Exquisite lore. And welcome back, Zenu. I haven't probably watched One Piece. The First Man. What's going on? Thanks for making the stream, bud. Thanks for making the stream. Um, I will say though, um, Momo, don't watch One Piece. Read One Piece. I don't watch One Piece. I do not watch One Piece. Like, we're off a little bit off the topic of Tower of God, but I will say, if anybody in here doesn't read One Piece. Do not watch One Piece. It'll be better for you. Okay. That's why I didn't see, and that's why I didn't spoil it, Scythe. That's why I'm sorry. That's why I didn't spoil it. I didn't want to spoil it for those who haven't read it because it's a really good chapter. Um, but I don't watch the anime. I'm gonna watch a full clip on YouTube at some point of the um Kaido versus Luffy fight. Like, I'm pretty sure when the fight's over, if it's over already, I'll find it. But I'll find the clip that shows the entire fight and I'll watch it. I don't want to turn on the actual anime and watch it drag through the entire fight. I hate that shit. I hate watching a fight drag all the way through. One Piece just it drags shit, and that's one thing I it's my biggest gripe. Like, the anime drag shit. So I don't watch the anime. I only watch it for the moments like um Zoro versus King. I'm a Sanji stan, so Sanji versus Queen. I'll watch the fight in full as a YouTube clip. But as far as watching the whole anime, I just can't stomach it anymore. I don't have the Dragon Ball Z patience anymore. Like the random background shit and the slow taking camera pans like it's a movie. Like, I can't do it anymore. I just don't have the patience. So I stopped watching One Piece during Alabasta because of the pacing. I think you should just read it, Zenu. It's much more satisfying to read. It gets to the point faster. Like, when you read it and then watch it, you realize how extended shit is. But yeah, I'm glad to see we got a lot of One Piece fans in here, though. Yeah, exactly, combat. I don't want to watch a long dragged out fight, dude. Like, don't get me wrong, fights are one of the best things about One Piece, but I don't want to watch a bunch of background shit, a bunch of background talking. I just want to see the action, dude. The way it was told in the manga. So, Lobo Pia Purpur looking good. Listen, Daniel. Listen, Daniel. If you want to simp for Purpur, absolutely do it. Anybody that wants to simp for Purpur, absolutely do it. I am supporting simping right now. Please do. She was hot. Okay, okay. She's very hot. But oh, I thought you were a good guy. You was you thought. Why do Sanji stands get so much hate, bro? We don't do nothing to nobody. We just defend our boy. We don't do nothing. We just defend our boy because the boy is constantly disrespected by the immense amount of ridiculous Zoro fans. We just get disrespected all the time for no reason. I didn't even say anything against, and you see the reaction from Emmanuel guy. I didn't even say nothing, and I got immediately insulted in a Sanji stand. We don't do nothing to nobody. We just defend ourselves, and we're attacked immediately. Like, bro, what? Yeah, unfortunately, Daniel, you're absolutely correct. Um, it is very unfortunate. She's probably a background character, but she's hot. I love her design. Hey yo, first, don't come in here the first time with that energy, bro. Don't I'm not squinting. I'm closing my eyes right now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Mm-mm. Thank you, Saif. Thank you for being unreasonable. Because Zoro fans are so unreasonable. You people are unreasonable people. You cannot be reasoned with. Y'all don't want to hear nothing to get nothing. Anybody that eclipses Zoro, you guys don't want it. But anyway, let me finish Zenu's comment real quick though. Back to when I was about to say One Piece. Back to Tower of God. Um, so yeah, your theories, Zenu. So there's a theory that I recently thought of, but haven't explored. But I want to mention it anyway. What if Shalal is working with Kieran? I think we give Shalal more credit than she deserves. Shalal is impressive, but I think she's only impressive in people that are on the same level as her. I think she's just far outclassed here. So I don't think she's working with Kieran. Personally, I think like there's levels to being a schemer and being on top of things, and I think dealing with top tiers is something out of her realm. Like I think, especially when it comes to Lalile and Shalile, we've seen that both of them have an immense amount of respect for people stronger than them in their family. So I don't know if Shalile would think it's her place to be working with Kieran. Um, I think like we've seen like we know that she worked with like Macheni or like a higher sister, right? But I only think it's because there's a hard princesses that they were working with her. Other than that, I think it's outside their realm. I think it's outside their realm to be working with high rankers. So that's just me. But who informed Kieran and Bomb and Co. Um, we're at the Pobidu station. I'm thinking that's a good point. Sorry, you got me stumped there. That's a good point. Twitter is unreasonable. I really hate his. Amazon. I always actually see how Yuri outsmarted someone. Yo, Yuri was impressive, Daniel. I agree. She was impressive this chapter. Not Zoro fans Twitter. I'm not a Zoro fan, Evie. You don't have to worry. I'm not a Zoro fan. I guess I'm the only one that prefers Popito Hugo over what combat, bro? What, bro? What you prefer Hugo? To each his own. To each his own. I think Hugo personally looked better with the glasses off, but that's just me. Um, so I'm trying to think because who would inform Kieran that bombs at the Pobidu station? Because my likely guess would have been Garuru, right? But it's pretty obvious that it's not Garuru. Who could inform Kieran that bomb got there? That's a good point, Zenu. I'm kind of stuck. Cause I'm trying to think who could inform Kieran of Bomb's presence there. Oh, this was sorry. So sorry for the pause, guys. This was my original theory behind that. Um, Belier. I said this in the review. I thought that so the running idea was that Kieran's a revolutionary, right? Or that he's the way things are planning out. Kieran is some type of revolutionary. He's some type of revolutionary. Like that's the idea. Now these recent chapters are weird with him and his relationship with being a revolutionary, but if we I pulled this up last week, but can I spell revolutionary? Bum, 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 if we read the official wiki, it is officially not been necessarily announced, but it is official to say like the wiki shows. And again, I don't believe in Wikipedia everything because it can be wrong, but it has Kieran up here on the wiki, right? So if we take that Bellier and Kieran both on Revolutionary, I thought the information was coming from Bellier. And it could also be like who they don't he doesn't have to be in direct contact with Bellier to find out the information. Like there could be somebody in Kieran's army who's talking to somebody from Pobidu, not directly Bellier to Kieran, but maybe to subordinate that's giving out the information. So that's what my original theory was behind that, Zenu. Just to answer who could give Kieran the information. Um, Judging how the story going, most of these slayers are nothing special since so many rankers can actually revival them. Well, we have to also take Daniel that these are third generation slayers, so they're not meant to be top 30, top 50 type of people. They're still young. Um, until we see the old generation slayers, we can't accurately we nothing special is a reach because they are strong as shit. Like Karaka is just not top 100, top 200 level, but he's strong. Like um Yama is very strong, but he's just not top tier tower strong. Don't get me wrong, he's still in like the 5%, the 1% of the tower when it comes to strength, but the actual name people, he just doesn't he's not that strong when it comes to them. Um so we have this they still need more time. But CU has portrayed them as terrible. Like I can agree that they have been portrayed as weak. Maybe Laura's daughter, the other one who appeared in front of Kieran's presence at the station. Yeah, that no, yeah, no, that was Zenu's. That's what who Zenu was saying. Passion. Oh, well, he answered that. I think Gru's a fall guy, and the one who leading the coup are Kieran, Bellier, and maybe Rachel. Yeah, I agree. I think it's Bellier. I think it's in particular Bellier, Kieran, and probably Rachel. But I don't think Rachel may be working with him like I think Rachel has an objective, which we already know. Rachel has her own objectives, so she's working with them till she reaches her objective. Me personally, that's what I think. But that was just to answer your question. Um, what is Shalile planning? What is Plano using bomb in chapter 575-71? I can't pull up the chapter on stream, so I'm not gonna pull it up. But I'm gonna have to go back and read it because I don't remember. Um, I think it's unlikely that she's in cahoots with him, but it was an amusing thought I had and wanted to share. I'm looking forward to Robodon versus Kieran. Hopefully, Kieran explains himself next chapter. I think that's likely. I think we get a full explanation on Kieran and why he's doing what he's doing. I, I now know why Seal drew Yuri in tight jeans. Hey yo, hey yo, Yuri in them jeans. Yuri in them jeans. Like, what's up with CU and just booty lately? Like, we got Andrasi like what, like 5 6 chapters ago, 6 7, maybe 6 7 chapters ago. We got Andrasi, and now we got Yuri. That was just like that was so off guard. Like I'm just reading the chapter and I just see Kate. Yeah, CU has been on some shit lately. But anyway, all in all, this was a 7.5 out of 10 for me. I liked it more than last week, and I'm glad the translators didn't actually put "Notice Me, Senpai." Honestly, Zeno, that would have triggered me. That probably would have triggered me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Um, Shit like that takes me out of the story because I know these characters don't talk like that. Exactly, like Yuri saying that she's that like Tiara saying that she's been finessed. You finessed me. The translators can be cringy, man. They really can. My predictions for next week, we will just be the obvious with Kieran and Robodon, but I hope we see more Trom and Gustang. I know we won't. I know we won't see Rachel, but excuse me. Tries to not to care for anyone. Always expects the betrayal. I doubt that he will be hurt mentally by Kieran's betrayal. Praise them, jeans. Lord, praise them, jeans. Seeing them jeans is lethal. She has been single for too long. Yo, listen, I'm okay with that. Okay, them jeans is. Yeah, Daniel. I don't play the age game when it comes to Tower of God. I just don't even play it, bro. I don't even. Age is like one of those things where if you tell me your age, cool, and you also can look at somebody and tell that they're old, but telling me that you 555 years old, I don't know what to make of that, bro. I don't know what to make of that. Tell me that you're 2,148 years old. I don't know what to do with that. like, so age is just not a thing I even play with when it comes to Tower of God. But we're not gonna get no more Rachel Momo. CU likes to give us bits and pieces of Rachel. So, but thank you for your comments, Zenu. Going up forward, we have Terrence Collins. I knew it was the pen. Yeah, I've already discussed the pen thing. I don't like the pen thing, but Daniel's in here, but there's funny clips on here. Um, this show never. This shows to never lose your guard in the tower. I completely agree. Um, Kieran was an idiot to let Yuri go. That was like a bad play. Like I guess he didn't have a choice because you don't want smoke with Zahard, but Yuri's already in taboo, bro. Like she's already in taboo. Like honestly, it might have benefited Kieran to contact somebody from the Zahar army and tell them that Yuri's here versus like letting her go and do what she wants. But um, that's thinking too far ahead, right? Caliban level because she looked good against Yuri. Who told Yuri? Who told you? Who told Yuri is Caliban level? Broby got okay. So I did reply to this comment because this guy said that um why would he's basically saying that Tiara is because Tiara looked good against Yuri, why would you make her a Caliban level? I graded Tiara Caliban level because Yuri panicked when she was fighting Tiara. When Yuri panics, she double ignites 13 series weapon. She double ignited the Black March and the Green April when she was fighting Caliban, and she was about to do the same thing when she was fighting Tiara with the pen. She was in a desperate situation, and she was getting diffed madly. So she was gonna double ignite out of panic. If she double ignites against Caliban, if she double igniting against Tiara, then I think it's fair to scale Tiara up towards Caliban. Not the same level, but up there would have been was fine with me. That was my logic behind that. So yeah, I don't think it's crazy to scale Tiara that high when she in you. If you look at the fight between her and Yuri, it wasn't a fight. It wasn't an exchange. But being that the pen is not hers, it changes everything obviously. But sometimes I wonder why people from the same generations and others look older than others. Well, Dr. Passion, I think when it comes to Kieran, it might be his race. So Kieran could technically be old. He could be old. In theory, he could be old, but I think it comes down to race for him. Um, yeah, and I would agree. Like Lobanon does look old. Yuri broke two rules, waiting for her break the rule to lose her V card. Tiara was going to kill Yuri if Holland didn't appear. Exactly. The only W Holland has is saving Yuri. I can't believe I ever put stocks in him, bro. I can't believe you believed in Holland either. Holland's a Dell. Holland is terrible, but Holland didn't do anything wrong to be terrible, and that's the bad part. Because Zenu, you liking Holland is not a bad thing. He was written to be shit. Like I mean that in terms of he just had shitty things happen to him that made him shit. But initially, when Holland pulled up in that trench coat, bro was clean. Like bro was clean. Like bro was clean until he got captured. I think Yuri wanted to double ignite out of panic, not because of Tiara's strength, but because she wanted to end the fight early and not attract attention. Uh, I don't know, Doctor Passion. She double igniting is not a good thing to do. You're putting immense stress on yourself. Like it's not that should not be her go to. Like that is that's like the red panic button, dude. That's what she was hitting. So you're saying TR can box with Jin Song? I did think so. Combat. I did think so. No, she would lose absolutely. She would absolutely lose. But that's why I was saying when I was scaling her up with Caliban, she still could absolutely lose. But if you take Tiara's pen power into perspective, if it was hers, because I this is when we thought it was hers. If you take it in perspective, she could technically write something that would give her the advantage in the fight against Caliban. For instance, um, I forget what's Caliban's power called. courage. I forget what it's called, but technically she could siphon off the power from Caliban and write it in her book and use it herself. Like that's broken. That's broken. So I don't think scaling Tiara that high when she can literally use your Shinsu against you. Yeah, Mom did cook Holland, but so to be fair though, Emmanuel, Bomb cooks everybody. Like he cooks branch heads easily. So regardless of that, Holland was still clean. Holland was hyped to be the global PO with the most untapped potential. The L after the L. Yeah, no, bro got written into dirt, bro. Essence of bravery, right? Thank you, Zenu. Yeah, man, the double igniting was a red flag for me first. Um, it's a panic button. Like it's literally a panic button. Like so. Top 100. I doubt that bomb has reached that level. I don't know, Doc. We're getting. We don't know, Doc. There's a lot of people in this lobby right now that would say that bomb is top 100. There's a lot of people in here that would say that. Me personally, I don't like to scale bomb that high, but there are people in here that currently believe that. Luckily, Rand's not in here. Rand thinks that bomb is top 40, top 30 right now. Okay, but Rand thinks that if bomb double ignites both thorns, yeah, see, top 50. See, Zen thinks top 50. Yeah, there's plenty of people in here who think he's like that, bro. Like, I personally don't want bomb to be that strong, but the evidence does suggest that he is in the top 100, and I can't necessarily refute the claims. I hate to see it, but I don't think Bomb is stronger than Dumas personally, but there are people who think that he is. Bomb during his fight with White, he lost control. Bomb doesn't lose unless Kieran wipes the floor with Bomb. I have no reason to doubt LeBomb James. LeBomb. LeBomb James. That is gold. That is gold. LeBomb James, the most potential to be the next king. I'm leaning towards Bomb killing Tron, so he ends up doing that. He broke the scale. Uh, phew. If Bomb kills Tron, it. I hope. Well, I used to be on the camp of Bomb killing Tron, but I don't know now combat. I used to be on that camp. I'm a little. I'm on the fence now. Yeah, I'm with Doctor Passion. To quote the librarian, the tower is deeper than you think. I yeah no don't yeah I'm agreeing with you, Doctor Passion. I agree with you. I don't want Bomb to be top 100. I don't. I don't need him to be that strong this early on. I really don't. Oh really? That was Naya's thing. That's good. That's good. That's good. That is something Naya would say. And now that she say that is exactly something he would say. Fantastic. How does this affect LeBron's legacy? uh, that's good. Well done, Scythe. Well done. Well done. That's such a meme. Um, Fedora with the El Bozo this chapter. Yeah, El Baba will just never look good, bro. He will never look good, bro. Mr. J Cool, where is Jay? I haven't seen Jay today. Um, the Phoenix guy has the same ability as the Windbird based on what's shown. Also, I think that Kieran is manipulating his siblings in order to get what he wants because they don't seem to know that Kieran betrayed the family head. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Wait, 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 wait. All right, J. Cool is not in here. But are you saying that the? I hope he's not saying what I think he's saying. No. Oh, there he is. Oh, what's up? You've been quiet today. You usually in here asking a bunch of questions. What's going on, man? No questions today. That's unlike you. You all right? Everything cool? But no. Are you? Let me. So since you're here, let me ask you. Um, are you saying that Kieran didn't tell his army members that um they were like betraying Trom? Is that what you're saying? That would be interesting. I mean, I think they have to know by now because they did betray the rest of the family, and got them ambushed and warped away, and they are all on his ship. So I think they have to know something. They have to know something. I don't know if they know they're directly betraying Trom. I mean, I guess that would be hard to tell, especially if Kieran told them they're doing this for the benefit of Trom. I guess that's a good point. I think only El Baba knows Kieran is a traitor. The former branches is the only one wrong with the family in the past. I guess that I guess that's I guess that could be plausible. I just thought about it. Well, no, no. So you know what's been bothering me since we've seen it? Tiara's statement has bothered me since we saw it last week. Hmm. This man has a Rand thumbnail, but wasn't in his top 10. Well, to be fair, Killmonger, I honestly, when I make these thumbnails, I just think of random characters. Like I literally try to think of the most random characters and pull up an image of them. And if it's long enough to be put in thumbnail format, then I'll make it my thumbnail. Because if you go through all my thumbnails for my lives, it's literally just random shit, dude. It's literally just random shit that's going on. Like there is absolutely no logic behind any of the thumbnails I've ever made. It's literally whatever I'm thinking in the moment. Like I literally thought of Dorian's Frog's Frog and made it a thumbnail for no reason. So please don't try to put any context to what my thumbnails, bro. I literally just sit in front of my computer and say, what would be a cool thumbnail this week? Let's make one with Rand. Well, let's make one with Dorian's Frog's Frog. I might make one with fucking Giskar's Key next week. Okay, like I just do random shit, dude. That's just me. But um, so what I was getting at though was Tiara's statement Tiara's statement to Yuri about never seeing Bomb again. I've been thinking that that implies death to me. Now, I wanted to do this on the review, but I didn't. So I'm starting to think that there's got. I'm thinking there's some type of ritual. Like this is me reaching, right? Being a key being better than the actual person is crazy. That's crazy. I'm trying not to read your comments because I'm trying to think, but a key being better than a person is crazy. That's actually crazy. But Tiara's statement is outlandish, guys. Like like yeah. If Kieran catches Bomb, Bomb dies. Like yeah, passion. Like her statement of Yuri never seeing Bomb again implies death to me. But what that death does, I don't know. So like, bear with me here, guys. Bear with me here. So here's the theory. Here's the theory. That is along the lines where I'm going, Zenu. So here's my theory, right? Kieran is trying to capture Bomb for Rachel. Rachel, we already know that there's a lot of theories out there that Rachel is trying to steal Bomb's power. Whatever Rachel is currently doing is going to help her do whatever she's trying to do to Bomb because she's trying to get there before Bomb. So my running theory is Kieran captures Bomb, uses Bomb for whatever reason, divvies to basically give his power to Rachel, and if he gives his power to Rachel, that automatically elevates Kieran and Belier, and then the theory to install a new family head for the Lobopia could technically happen, but it won't happen with Bomb willingly. It could absolutely happen with Rachel. It could absolutely happen. So my theory is that Kieran is capturing Bomb for Rachel's sake because Rachel may know how a way to siphon Bomb's power into herself, and that is why we may never see Bomb again. That's my theory. I've been thinking about this ever since Tiara made that statement that never seen, because never seen, understand what that never seeing Bomb again, never seeing Bomb again is a crazy thing to say. Like never seeing somebody again almost in most literature applies to death. Like, yeah, if you let Kieran take Bomb, bro is gonna be a lab rat and he's gonna die. So if Kieran is absolutely working with Belier and Rachel, I think they're just trying to steal his power. So possibly, possibly that ever knowing Gustang told Tiara about Kieran's plan, since he seems to have some relationship with the Revs. That is very possible. I think that's actually likely. It's likely. Um, what if it was one of the Rachel's wishes to Gustang? He could steal Bomb's thorns. She could. They now we yeah yes now we thinking we're thinking guys that's yes Reyes we're thinking now. Yeah, we are absolutely thinking. We are thinking now. So because the three wishes are still a factor, Rachel could absolutely wish for the ability to steal Bomb's power, because I think wishing for power, I don't know if that's a thing, because simply wishing for power doesn't stop Bomb. Like she but wishing to steal Bomb's power does stop Bomb. So yes, that absolutely works. Because Rachel could wish to be strong, but Bomb's gonna keep growing. So I think Rachel's wishes will be known or used during the great game. It was one of the Rachel's wishes, and Gusting is supposed to fulfill it. Why is TR trying to stop Kieran from fulfilling Rachel's wish? Um, I think if like it if so, Doctor Passion, it Gustang is the type of person who works through other people. So technically speaking, if if Gustang gives his daughter or anybody else an order like, "Hey, prevent the irregular from doing this or prevent him from doing that," it's not Gustang technically preventing Rachel's wish. He's just trying to. He could be just trying to stop it to leading to the wish being granted. Or if he already granted Rachel the wish of stealing Bomb's power, then mm, he's doing everything in his power to make sure that Bomb doesn't end up in Rachel's camp, or does get taken by anybody with Rachel, meaning Kieran or Belier. So, or actually an irregular and could wish to go through revolution like Bomb. Well, that's I don't like that idea, Reyes, because it doesn't stop bomb. Like the the goal for me, if I'm Rachel, right? Put yourself in Rachel's shoes. If I'm Rachel, if I wish for power, cool. I have power now. Like I'm strong. How strong? I think there's got to be a bit of a limit of how powerful you can wish yourself to be. You good, Cameron? Thanks for joining, bro. You good? Yeah, there's got to be a limit to how like much power you can wish to have. Like that's such a like the way I understand wishes in most literature, you have to wish for a specific thing. It can't be broad. It can't be I wish to be strong. Like I think it would be to her benefit to wish to steal power. So if she could steal Bomb's power, not only does that take Bomb out of the picture, it makes her strong. It knocks out two things that she wants. So I think that's likely. Um, because other than that, like Kieran, I can't see the reason why Kieran would capture Bomb and Bomb wouldn't be seen again. Like the idea of him stealing Bomb to install him for Trump to be the leader of the family head, excuse me, to be the leader of the Lobopia family, that doesn't work because Bomb has to willingly do it. Unless you have some type of mind manipulation, he has to willingly do it. So there's a number of ways we can talk about this, but it could be, if we kidnap Bomb, we steal his power, or we steal his blood, and we give Rachel that same blood, or whatever way possible for her to steal the power. I think it's all about stealing Bomb's power. You think Rachel wishes to become Icarus? Uh, Honestly, passion. I think just stealing everything that Bomb can do works. But the problem with that is, how can you steal something that absorbs? Like, I guess it would work if you wish for it, but like the way we've seen Bomb's power work, like I can't see his powers since they absorb everything. I don't know how that would work with a wish. Like unless a wish is completely broken, and like I would assume that Bomb could still absorb most things, but everything like it would be like this, right? Give me Let me steal everything that Bomb has absorbed up to this point. So till this day, let me drain a Bomb of every single power that he has. Like clean this man out like he's a store. Like let me go in the store and buy the red dresser, the blue dresser, uh, the souls. Oh, that's a Leviathan. Let me get that too. Let me take all this stuff and have it myself. So, if Rachel wishes to become Icarus, well, Zenu, that still plays into my theory because I don't think that Rachel's weak by. Okay, Rachel's weakness comes from her body. Like I think there's something with her body that causes her weakness. So if she wishes to become Icarus, then maybe that gives her the ability to absorb Bomb's power. You know, because there's something with her body that's weird. It doesn't work because we've seen all the regulars that have left the tower that come from outside the tower have ridiculous amounts of power. What's the difference with Rachel? Why isn't she able to manifest that power? It's got to be something with her body. So if she wishes to become Icarus or wishes to steal Icarus's body, then then not only could she grow, but she could also steal Bomb's power and use it. We're theory crafting right now, but The all of Bomb's power ups go to Rachel would be interesting. He'd get strong again, obviously, but there will be stakes for him again since he isn't O anymore. Um, yeah, I was gonna say I don't think you can steal Bomb's abilities. Bomb is like a black hole. Shit goes in, but not getting back out. And yeah, yeah, Momo. So it would be stealing, but he would still have the power to learn. Like I don't think you can steal like a gluttonous ability that absorbs everything. Like I don't think you can steal that, but you could steal everything that he has. Oh, I think Rachel called herself cursed during three. Oh, he wouldn't be OP anymore. Okay, yeah, you saw me stumbling. I think Rachel called herself cursed. Yes, 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 guys. There we go. That's what I love to see. She is. So we're bringing in some confirmations here. So yes, Rachel has mentioned that she is cursed. It's her body. So it's almost definitely her body. Um, then Zahara cursed her, and her wish was to remove the curse, but either Bomb or Icarus is an important part of the plan. I do think Rachel can wish for other two parts of the thorn. Maybe special or regular abilities. She can wish for regular abilities. And the curse caused her body to be weak. Yes. I don't think I don't even know if the thorn could be stolen. I think Hawarian said it has to accept you first. Well, Emmanuel, that may come down to does the thorn have to accept you? Can anybody confirm what Emmanuel said? I'm not discrediting you, Emmanuel. I just don't remember that. I can't. Yeah, I can't remember that. Yeah, I think rereading is important. Zenu, I've been meaning to get to rereading stuff myself. I just haven't had the time, especially with new chapters of different mangas dropping every week. Um, I'll find some time at some point. But I think you guys understand my general theory of this bomb thing. Whatever Kieran's planning to do, I think it has to lead with bomb dying. What benefits could happen of bomb dying? I don't know. Um, but I think it's got to be something between Kieran, Bellier, and Rachel. And hmm, then why did Karaka try to melt bomb down as a thorn? I mean, well, I don't know about Karaka Doctor Passion. I have to go back and read that. I'm not sure what to make of what Karaka was trying to do. Um, I have to go back and read that because I don't. I remember him trying to melt bomb down, but I don't know what that. I'm like, imagine melting a regular down to use him. Like, I can't. I have to go back and read that. When Bomb first got the thorn, they said that he had to plant the thorn fragment in him first to get him to use it. So then, when he was never, oh, you're right. I remember. You're right. You're right. You're right. So honestly, guys, I think like based on what everybody's you know theories in here right now, I think that when it comes to stealing Bomb, I think we're on the right track here. I think the goal is not necessarily to steal Bomb himself, but steal his power. I think we're along the right tracks here. It's always been that might have always been the goal, especially for somebody like Kieran. Um, stealing the thorns and stealing Bomb's power. And if Rachel has wishes that she can, like, honestly speaking, like, if Kieran captured Bomb, Rachel could have the thorns, and she could have Bomb's power, and she could send them outside the tower again. So imagine her wishes being, let me steal Icarus's body, allow me to steal everything that Bomb has, his powers and the thorns, and then banishing him to outside the tower. That would be some broken shit. However, but passion. The child of prophecy is Bomb, but if you have three wishes, could Rachel technically wish herself to be the child of prophecy? Like, could Rachel wish to be the child of prophecy? It could. Y'all theories crafters blows my mind. You know what, Scythe? I don't even consider myself a theory crafter, dude, because I hardly think of theory. Well, I guess that's not true. I do think of theories during the reviews, and I give you guys my theories on stuff. Um, I guess that's true. Um, but that's just something I've been thinking about all week because that tiara statement was just alarming, dude. Like you can't say I I guess so. I mean we don't know how the wishes work, so I can see it not working, but we were not 100% on that. Gus Dang even showed he plays Bomb at the family head level in FOD. I don't think Rachel gets that. It's the same respect. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I think one thing that we can count on, two things. I think two things we can count on with Rachel. One, her power has absolutely some. I mean, her excuse me, her wishes has absolutely something to do with Bomb, and that two, it has absolutely something to do with power. I think they'll it has to, or in the case what you guys were just talking about, her curse, she has the wish for her curse to be lifted. Like I think those things are all things that she wants, and if she has three wishes that can grant her that, I think that's extremely plausible. So, well, I'm not sure how the wishes thing works. I'm not like, is it Gustang granting the wishes, or is he going to use a item? Like I've never understood the three wishes thing. Like, is it is it Gustang like doing stuff for her? And technically speaking, Gustin could have given her what she wanted already. Meaning that, what if one of the wishes, right? Um, giving you the this is a reach a little bit, but what if whatever Rachel is like so whatever is in this sprout place, right? What if Gustang told Rachel, if she wished for something, and like let's say she wished for power. What if this sprout place is somewhere that Gustang sent her to gain power? Like, Maybe the three wishes will show a path of how to achieve a goal, but not an instant wish. That's true. It's possible. Um, I'm not sure. Like the three wishes thing is just confusing because like it's like I always thought it was like literally a wish, but if it's just Gustang wishing to grant her anything that she wants, then he has to help her achieve whatever she wants. Yes, Zenu. Exactly. We've already seen wish like shit already, guys. That is a very good point, Zenu. We've already seen wish like shit. What Tiara has done with the pen is wish level shit. I wish to use Yuri's power against her. That is wish level shit. We were already saying early in the chapter reviews when the Yuri versus Tiara fight happened. I was saying that this is Axis level shit. Her being able to copy somebody's power is already something that was confirmed by Yuri to be something that's law breaking. The pen, and wishing to use people's Shinsu against them breaks the tower's logic. This was confirmed by Yuri. So if this is used by Gustang, imagine what it can do if this is used by Gustang. So it could be actual wishes, guys. It could be. If Tiara can do it, Gustang can absolutely fucking do it. Interesting. These are interesting things we're talking about here. Oh no, yeah, I agree with you, Passion. I wanted it to be Tiara's power. I absolutely wanted it to be hers. But to be fair, as I said in the review, what Tiara is doing absolutely makes no sense because she's Towerborn, and if she's like what Yuri said, what she's doing is breaking the tower's logic. Um, yeah, no, dude. What would be cool if Rachel gets a hold of Tiara's pen after she lost power? I'm trying to think of Rachel with the pen. I don't know how that would work out, Zenu. I mean, it's not a bad idea. I'm just trying to think of it. But can Gustin use the book and pen to change the whole destiny and fate of an irregular? Well, well, Doctor Passion. Rachel is a special case. While Rachel is an irregular on paper, she has not shown irregular type abilities. So, and then I might just it's just that we've already confirmed that what Tiara was doing was breaking the logic of the tower. It breaks the laws. So if Tiara can break the laws of the tower, it just I just think anything's possible if an actual irregular who is extremely strong, who is regarded to as a god, if that person can use it, I think it's fair to say that it could grant her immense power. Excuse me. Ugh. But it being able to um yeah, that I can see where you're going with it because it is unbelievably godlike power, but if Gustang can use it, And honestly, when I sit and think about it, I can absolutely see Gus Dang writing with that pen himself. I can like see the panel in my head of him doing it. That's just head canon, but I'm just saying. Yeah, yeah. I honestly, I think Gus Dang can probably do it. He can probably do it. So now, how it affects, I think when it comes to weaker people or people who like, I don't know how Rachel's curse works. It probably works, Doctor Passion, but it probably doesn't work against like other people of his level. So like, Gustain can't technically write, "I don't want Zahar to be king anymore," or I want to absorb Zahar's power." I don't think it works like that. Um, I agree, Combat. I agree. Well, I guess it. You might be right, Doctor Passion. If Gustang were to die, technically speaking, the wish should dissolve based on the logic of the pen. Yep, yep, Zenu. That's a good point. That's a good point. You can't simply just do whatever you want. But I think for irregulars who already do whatever they want, he has a lot more wiggle room. Yep, I can absolutely agree with that. Um, this is fun. Good job with the theory, guys. You guys really ran with that. Um, so, oh, comment. Here's your comment. The pen seems like a high level item, not an ability. I don't think Bomb can copy it. I can be wrong though. Also, I got Lobanon in this fight. Oh, so who do you guys got in the fight? We do have to talk about that. Who do you guys got in this fight? I am going with Kieran. I got Kieran. I think Kieran's more of a plotter, and he's already thought about like countermeasures to fight Lobanon. So I'm personally I gotta go with Kieran. So as long as the wish is within the scope, yeah, Doctor Passion, I think so. I think so. Unless they write it to be any other way, I think so. I think that's likely how it works to me. We haven't confirmed this or theory crafting, but Lobanon, I think I don't think Lobanon will die. Okay, Lobanon with a bomb sneak attack coming in for the win. Okay, Kieran wins if he has the end game vibe. So we're kind of divided here. This is good. We're kind of divided here. I think it's Kieran though. I think it's Kieran. Initially, before I seen Kieran's Sacred Beast, I thought it might have been Lobanon, but I think it's a bad matchup. Yeah, but just because it's fire versus wood, that's me. I'm on the same level. I think the elemental advantage is just different. Um, and we've already seen Lobanon's defense get pierced by Hugo. Now, granted, she used a high scale weapon. Don't get me wrong. She used a goddamn S tier weapon, um, to pierce him. But I think Kieran will be way more effective than Hugo was. So yeah, yeah, I'm going with Kieran here. If Lobo Pia family has this much traders, how bad is the Kun and Yeon family? Uh, that's a good question, J. Cool. I would say myself, I don't think that the Kun family are. I think there's a difference in philosophy when it comes to these families. So, like, I think everybody in the Kun family, besides our Kun, besides AA, are probably loyal. I think everybody's loyal to Edwin because Edwin is a good father. Like, don't get me wrong, they're overpopulated and they do kill off the weak, but that's not necessarily a terrible concept if you're trying to if you're trying to construct a strong family. Like, it's wrong morally, absolutely, but if you're trying to make a strong family and get rid of weakness in your blood, it's not a bad idea. So we've already seen Machini and Marco be pretty loyal to Edwin. Well, none of the well, technically speaking, J. Cool, mostly none of the family heads care for their family members. But I do think Edwin doesn't get enough credit because in the data floor, it's not like he wasn't training with his kids. He absolutely was. And he was willing to teach. He even taught, AA. Like, he was willing to teach. So I don't think he's a compassionate father, meaning that he like hugs and kisses and loves his kids like that. But I don't think that he's a heartless Trom. I absolutely think he's a way better father than Trom. Um, and then when it comes to the Yeon family, uh, that I don't have enough information to go upon. I think like the male line is obviously treated wrong, but I don't have enough to go on that. So absolutely, Scythe. Absolutely. We are going to get at least two other family head reveals. Two. I'm going to guess two. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think, how many we're going to get. I think we're going to get two other family head reveals. One definitely 100%. Mark my words, it's going to be urine. I absolutely positively believe we're going to get a high urine reveal. And the second one, I don't know. Don't know. Couldn't tell you. I'm leaning towards Blossom because of the relationship between Gustang and Blossom. So it could be Blossom and Urine, but right now I'm 100% on Urine. Like, um, Trom is a bad leader and doesn't interact with his family. So yeah, I would agree, Zenu. Fughead shows up, maybe Luslex God. Okay. I think Edwin might not have gotten rid of his memory since Data didn't trust Data's heart. Yeah, I think so too, Zenu. I think Edwin is absolutely pretending and just complying. Eurasia Blossom and Urine showing up 100% in my opinion. Absolutely. I think we think the same way. I don't know about I'm a little shaky on Blossom only because she's been said to dump Gustang, so she might not necessarily care, but I think it's Urine, Blood Matter, and Blossom. Okay. I think so too, Scythe. I think that I'm not Yuri. I think Annie is absolutely sealed at the Sprout. That's me too. Um, no combat. I don't think. I think there was confusion with that. I think there's confusion with that. Um, so the translations for that were confusing for a lot of people. Um, I don't think. I think the translation was supposed to read as like Trom and Blossom locked away Annie together without telling Gustang. Not her being sealed with her. It just means that they sealed her together. without telling Gustang. Blood Matter showing up. I know that Zenu personally wants to see Blood Matter. Um, but I don't know about Blood Matter myself. Um, so let me get up back to these comments though. That was a great question, J. Cole. Um, so I already talked about this. I know the thing. I think the reason Tron knows about Kieran or any other trader is because of the animal he gave them. Would that freely give Tron any info he wanted? So I already talked about this earlier, but yeah, technically speaking, from Rand's comment, which was a genius comment, the reason why Trom knows that everybody in his family is a traitor is because he can see their actions through his animals. So if he gives Kieran the sacred beast, he could see through the sacred beast that Kieran is a traitor. If you're loyal, he could see it through his animals, like all that. I absolutely believe that is a very good theory on Rand's part. So I already addressed that earlier, but yeah. If other family heads are hearing about the issue, blood matter might show up. That's true. Zahar will never and can never steal a great warrior or family head, as that would cause division, distrust, and war, and that was the main reason Zahar didn't kill any despite her madness. Like the other. Yep. Yep. I agree. And I think we might see blood matter because of stuff with coffee. I agree. I guess that's a possible. As I keep forgetting about the coffee thing. Mm. I am starving. All right, we got Dr. Passion's comment for the last comment here. So you made a pretty lengthy, you made a Zenu sized comment here. I don't see any way of Trom and Gusting fight if one of them dies, unless one of them outsmarts the other, since they equal power until Kun and Ha, unlike Kun and Ari. Um, well, the only one that can be killed is Trom. So we don't know anything about Two Perry. Two Perry, like Two Perry, is the only family head we know absolutely nothing about. Not a single thing. Not a not a guess. Not a quote. Not a nothing. All right, let's read this comment here from Dr. Passion. So, the fact that Kieran asked Lobadan why he is there implies that Kieran never knew Lobadan was going to take the book. Okay, so we have to correct. I did read your comment last night, so we have to correct this. So, I don't think that's true, Dr. Passion. I think the reason Kieran doesn't know where Lobadan is, I think it's in the moment type of thing. So like that's just like saying if your mom, if you live by yourself in your own apartment and your mom shows up at your door and you're like, "What are you doing here?" Like I think it's that type of thing. I don't think it's the type of thing where he didn't know like where Kieran was. No, Momo, we haven't seen anybody from the two pair families. That is the only family here we know nothing about. Um oh, but you said never going to take the book. Well, I have to disagree with that too, Dr. Passion. Because me personally, I think that Kieran is working with Bellier. So if Kieran's working with Bellier may have told Kieran that Lobadan is out there to retrieve a book. And I think that so here's the thing. So everything that happened at the lot, right? So let's cover that, right? Let's cover that real quick. So everything that happened at the lot was all to capture Gustang's book, right? I think that Giscard was sent by Bellier to gift capture the book. I absolutely 100%, 5,000% believe that that was Bellier's message to um um Giscard. I think it's possible that Giscard was retrieving the book under the guise to get it for Gustang. So maybe there was a false message that was given to Giscard to go capture the book. Then Gustang caught wind of this because I think Gustang knows everything that's going on within his family. Gustang caught wind of this and sent Dumas and the book bearer to go actually capture the real book because it was in danger. However, um, I don't think they did obviously they didn't count for Bomb, Jin Song, and all of them to be there. But I think that Kieran had to know what I think that Kieran had to know that um the book was there and what Lobanon's objective was. Um but it's extremely possible that Kieran didn't care. Like there's no evidence that well well I guess you could just say that Kieran may have not cared. Maybe because it wasn't his goal. So I mean, there's a lot of ways you can I guess you can think about that. But his goal was obviously to capture Bomb. So he may have not just focused on Robodon. I don't know if the book means anything to Kieran like it means to Bellier because the book holds Gustang's memories, so it may have not been in Kieran's interest to capture a book that he knows nothing about. Tural, hi Tural, welcome to the stream. Um, yeah, I think that's where I'm going with this. I'll be right back, guys. I've been talking for 2 hours and I have not drunken a single thing. Ooh, 5 seconds. Alrighty. I think Kieran just wanted Robodon away from the mothership. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think, and yeah, that's all. That was also a thing. He didn't want. Um, Kieran also did. It was also established. That was also established. Good point, Zanu. That Kieran wanted Lobanon out of the way. Um, yeah, that was established. Now, back to your comment. That means Kieran's army attacked Hugo while Lobanon was around was a complete coincidence, since there were no way Kieran would have sent such an army to fight Lobanon, as the army would have been eliminated. Um, well, I think Dr. Passion, the reason why um the reason why Kieran sent an army is because Kieran knows Lobanon, and I think that Kieran may have thought that if Lobanon came across Hugo, Kieran would not try to fight Hugo. He would try to either negotiate or be at a standstill. But I think like because understand Passion, the fight that happened between Hugo's army and Lobanon's army only happened because of Kieran's attack. Like it really only happened because of Kieran's attack. Now obviously they had to prepare to fight, well, like they were shooting like lasers or whatever with their ships or whatever, but the actual like fight, the actual Hugo stepping out of the ship and everything happened after Kieran's forces attacked. So they assumed that they were being attacked um by Lobanon and Lobopia because their forces had already invaded the ship. So it basically extended the fight between them. So um you could assume that it was a stall tactic to keep, Lobanon fighting. Oh, I think realistically, if any human in family head power had much of the wives with 10,000 others. Yeah, that's a good point. I agree. Um, so I guess a lot of this will, because your question, your beginning statement was based on, um, your question was based on this the statement you made in the beginning. So, but I'll still go through and read it. My question now is that if Kieran didn't know that Lobanon was engaged with Hugo in battle, and Lobanon was going to take the book, why didn't Kieran's army attack Hugo? Well, Kieran's army did ambush Hugo. Um, if you mean directly, I'm not sure what you mean by that. But anyway, why is that? Despite the fact that Kieran's army saw Lobanon bombing, despite the fact that Kieran's army saw Lobanon and bomb, Kieran has no information on that. Well, the thing is, um, Doctor Passion, we saw early on that Kieran was still traveling with the branch heads. Actually, he was still at the mothership. Kieran was still at the mothership when he sent his advanced guard to attack Yugo. Because if you remember correctly, Kieran was told to go hunt Bomb by Trom. Like Trom told Kieran to hunt him down, get the irregular. So Kieran had to gather all the branches together. But while he was doing that, he sent his advanced guard to go to Lobanon side. Like he said, be careful of Lobanon, but make sure you go over there. So the timelines don't necessarily match up. So there's no evidence that points to um there's no evidence that points to when Kieran's army attacked um that Kieran may have been already at the Pobidu station, which I also think is likely. May have been at the Pobidu station or already on his way there while his army was attacking. So it's based on the time. It's really based on the timelines. The timelines are weird and they don't necessarily match up, but I think we can assume that it's really based on the timelines. So, and don't get me wrong, it happened pretty fast. When Kieran's army showed up and saw Bomb, it happened pretty fast. So, and the ringleader did get one shotted. So, anyway, also, why did Trump dismiss the other branch heads? What was another absurd reason of failing to feed an animal? Uh, that's a good point. Can we also point out that Perspur is related to Candide? So can we point out that That this may be who Perspur was talking about, because she has the sea urchin thing, and it's the same thing that the sea urchin thing is the same thing that we saw Perspur. I hate saying Perspur. Purpur is the same thing that she used. She had like a sea urchin thing, so you guys can see it. So that was like the like a very similar technique to what Purpur was using. So they're probably from the same branch, but she opposed. Wait, what was the chapter, guys? She opposed the hatchling system. I think that's the reason why she said she abandoned her post basically, because she said she didn't get kicked out. She said she abandoned her post. That's basically what she said. So I think they come from the same branch. If she opposed the hatchling thing, then she came from the same branch. No, Momo. I think no. I don't. No, her ability wasn't lizard like. Her she didn't use any type of lizard. Like you can tell people are from the same branch when they have similar abilities. Like how Elaine uses wolf and El Baba uses wolf. Like if they have similar abilities, they're from the same branch. So and it's usually based on type. So yes, sea urchin and then purpur sea urchin. Like sea urchin is a type, so you have to come from the same branch. So the Candidi is probably the one who is gonna take Purpur's spot, or was working towards it. She got destroyed. Like we already know she got killed. She got sent back on that ship back to Lobopia when Gustang smoked her. Gustang smoked her and the other dude. I forget the other guy of the Lobopia guy's name, but smoked them and sent them back to Trom. I don't know, J. Cool. I like Guru's fighting style. No, don't get me wrong. I don't want no fuck. I don't want no. Let me excuse my language, but I don't want no fucking no lizards in, like paws. Like I don't want no lizards like in me in no type of way, no in my mouth or anything like that. But his fighting style is cool. Like his fighting style is cool. Like being able to spit acid and shit and like use them to corrupt weapons because he obviously like corrupted her sword. I thought that was cool. Um And yeah, the green hair thing is not the first person that we saw. We didn't see like Guru's green hair and Purpur's green hair. Like green hair is common in Lobopia because it's Trom's hair. Like we seen the other like really buff dude. We seen the dude with the mohawk have green hair. Like most of Meyer, that's his name. That's his name. Um, most of a lot of Trom's children have green hair. Um, oh, they're still alive. I thought they were dead. They had them bags over their head with blood. I thought they were dead. Okay. Okay. I actually think you're right, Zanu. I think that you are right. Yeah. Yeah, I think well, I don't know about direct line members, but a lot of them have green hair like Troms. If Trom knows of Kieran's betrayal, why hasn't he responded? He's simply an emotionless being that does not care about anyone's life or death. And if Trom responds to Kieran's betrayal, what will his response? I think honestly, it's very simple, Doctor Passion. Trom expects to be betrayed. He's already said it himself many times, and Gustang knows this about Trom too. And I think this also goes back to what Rand said. I think the reason Trom knows about the Kieran or any other traitor is because of the anima he gave them. Wouldn't they feel freely give Trom any info he wanted? I absolutely believe in this statement, guys. Um, that makes the most sense to me. But but that also comes with being ridiculously strong too, Doctor Passion. Like when you are extremely strong, you don't care about the little people. You don't care about little shit. So it's like it's arrogance that comes with being strong. Man, I gotta work tonight. Ugh, God, it's my last day before I'm off. But jeez, I just realized it. I'm still tired. I got off late this morning, and I do not want to go in. But your boy do gotta go in. Ugh. That's okay though. Um. Anyway, it's off topic. And if Kieran's plan towards Bomb is so detrimental to Bomb, why is that ever knowing Gus? Why is that the ever knowing Gus thing is not there personally to stop Kieran? Clearly, Tiara is not Kieran's match, or is a person or group more powerful than Gus thing holding him back, or is he waiting for the book based on the answers to get from the book to take action, or does Gus thing simply not care about Bomb in the end in Kieran's hands? I think honestly, I don't. So here's the thing. I don't think Gustang knew or knows that Kieran himself was gonna leave to go get Bomb, because it was already established in this chapter that what did Yuri say or what did Tiara say? Didn't somebody say? You guys correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't somebody say in the chapter that Kieran was a closeted insider too? Didn't somebody say that? That Kieran is the same as Trom. He's never left the mothership. So I don't know if Gustang actually thought that Kieran was going to leave the mothership. The only reason I can watch this stream is because I'm off college today. Hey, man, look, you could be anywhere in the world, but you watching this little stream over here. So thank you. All right, I appreciate you. Um, ooh, college. Yeah, that takes me back. I do not miss college. I do not miss school. I do not miss school. Especially me. I worked and went to school at the same time. Don't miss it. I absolutely do not miss it. So have fun, Syph. If anything, just remember, um, have fun, dude. Please have all the fun in the world while you're in school, dude. Um, if someone missed them, never leaving the mothership. Yeah, right, right, right. Exactly. So he never left the mothership. So I don't know if Gustang or anybody predicted that Kieran would leave the mothership. Um, I thought that was also an interesting statement that we never talked about, and I didn't talk about in the review. But yeah, Kieran never leaving the ship is a very interesting statement. School's tough, man. And honestly, I graduated from school. Has it been 6 years now? Like 6 7 years ago. Um, I I like that's not a huge difference, but it can be rough. It can be rough. But it's something that you learn to appreciate when you're older. Um, especially like 4 or 5 years in, like you learn to appreciate it. So dude, just try to have fun. Just try to have fun, Saif. Believe me, the best memories are made in with school and just in life in general. The best memories are made during the toughest times. Like you really will appreciate these days later on. I'm telling you, I miss my college days. I do. In the moment while I was working and doing school at the same time, dude, I was fucking miserable. I was miserable. I was miserable as shit. But you will love them, and you will love them, dude. So don't get discouraged. Just try to have fun on the side. Try to make as many friends as possible. That's it. But no problem, bud. No problem. Um, Gusting is preoccupied with distracting Gusting. Yeah, Gusting is preoccupied. Uh, Gusting is preoccupied with with distracting Gusting. Zanu. Gusting is preoccupied with distracting himself. I'm just messing with you. I know you mean Tron, but that's funny because I do that all the time. I mix up Gusting and Tron all the time. um, but Paul has Kieran's wings. Right, right. That's yeah. It's an answer to the question. That's correct. Um, all right. So plus the way that Kieran sacrificed other branches is active and is actively trying to capture a bomb is as if he knew Tron won't be able to stop him. Does that mean that Kieran knows of Tron being trapped in the book maze or simply a coincidence? I think that's simply a coincidence, Kieran. I mean, Kieran. I think that's a coincidence, Doctor Passion. I don't think that Kieran knows what Trom's doing. All he knows is that Trom left the mothership, and Trom hasn't left the mothership in years. So he knows that Trom is trying to capture bomb. He knows that Trom is trying to capture the ship, and he's going after Gustang. So he gave Kieran permission to leave the ship to go capture bomb. So I think it's okay in this instance. Um, because I don't. There's nobody to necessarily tell Trom that his family is getting ambushed because nobody in the family is allowed to talk to Trom. This is the flaw in Trom's whole system. Kieran is the only one able to talk to Trom. He's the only one who has a direct line to his father. So that gives him ultimate manipulation. Ultimate manipulation. Um Now, or is Gustang is the one giving information to Kieran about Trom's situation? That's possible. I'm still of the theory that Gustang and Kieran are working together, but I'm slowly diving off of this train a little bit because I'm starting to think. I don't know. I have to see more. When Gustang gets the book, we'll confirm things, guys. But because here's the thing. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. What if we've already we like we so we know that Garuru and Kieran are not cool, right? Because Kieran is willing to kill Garuru. What if? What if, guys? Okay, here we go. So what if that there are factions within the revolutionary? I think we've already discussed this a few times that there's possible factions within the revolutionaries because Kieran, if you look, obviously I'm using the Wikipedia as my backup, but Kieran is a revolutionary. Belier is a revolutionary. Garuru is a revolutionary. Rachel is a revolutionary. But what if there's a side of the revolutionaries where there is Kieran, Belier, and Rachel, and on the other side there's Garuru, and Garuru serves Gustang. I think Garuru serves Gustang because I'm still of the mind that Gustang is the leader of the revolutionaries undercover. And what if on Gustang's side, Garuru, there's Tiara. I don't know about Tiara direct, but Tiara might just serve her father. But because the one thing that's also been weird about Garuru's relationship with the revolutionaries is that Trom was willing. I mean, Trom Gustang was willing to let Bomb go with Garuru, and they already had a certain plan in place. Now, I already told you guys my theory behind why Gustang is the shadow leader of the revolutionaries because of his plan to want destruction and everything. But it could be that Guru serves Gustang's side. So, but, there is a time limit. There's a time limit. So, the time limit is Kieran is supposed to capture Bomb before Gustang gets the book back. That's the whole thing. Kieran, Belier, and Rachel plots to steal Bomb, but the whole thing was supposed to work was they were supposed to steal Bomb before Gustang gets his memories back from the book. That way, things can work out in what they want and not necessarily what Gustang wants. This is just another theory shot in the dark, guys, but it seems kind of rushed, all right? Like Kieran seems to be at a massive hurry to get Bomb as fast as possible. So what if he's trying to get Bomb as fast as possible before Gustang awakens? Because if Gustang awakens, then he takes over the revolutionaries again, and whatever plan that Belier, Rachel, and Kieran cooked up is done. Now, it's me theory crafting again, but what do you guys think about that? I think there's just a time limit. Yeah, absolutely, Zenu. Absolutely, absolutely. Yep. And if he can't achieve this plan in a decent amount of time, it doesn't matter. Like, what if? Hmm, what if he pops up? Like, what if Gustang gets the book, reads it, and pops up on everybody at the Pobidu station? I think, and honestly, guys, the only people that can stop Lobanon and Kieran from fighting is Trom and Gustang. Now that you think about it, unless they kill each other or they decide not to fight each other, the only people that can stop them are their family heads. Yeah, Emmanuel. I think there's a time limit. I think that, like, because the way that Kieran is acting to capture Bomb, like this entire process of capturing Bomb has been a rushed process, and it could have been like Belier like telling him like, look, my father is attempting to go get this book. He's read his memories again. You have X amount of time to capture the irregular before he reawakens, because that's what Gustang has framed it up to be. Gustang has framed up his recovering of his memory to be a rebirth of him like regaining everything that he lost. So before my dad wakes up, capture the irregular or we're gonna lose our chance. I think that's likely. I think that's very likely. Good comment, Dr. Passion. You got me cooking a little bit. Um As for Lobanon versus Kieran, Kieran wins. He is too mysterious and he gives off the feeling of the end game boss. I didn't expect him to be so defeated in the arc, so early in the arc. Well, we are drawing to a close of season 3. I think everybody knows that. But um I don't honestly, if Kieran doesn't fall here, I absolutely doubt this is the last time we see Kieran, because the way it's looking like Kieran and Belier and Rachel's plot, if that's a thing, it looks like their plot's about to fail if they don't capture Bomb. So I doubt this is the last time we see them. Okay, so let me lay down some facts. As we have seen, there are ships, there are certain ships or maybe even devices that instantly warp, which is an ability of the irregular. Yep. Now the question, does that mean the workshop or maybe a certain group has developed a device or weapon or a way in which a regular can use Shinsu like an irregular, or even gain the status of an irregular? That's a that's a decent theory. That's a decent thought. Um, I don't think so. I think I think the warp technology has absolutely everything to do with Gustang. Because we don't know what Gustang, Shinra, or Ryu is. We never seen how it's used. So it could be harnessed that way, and the only people who could harness that power is the workshop. And I've mentioned this before, guys, that Gustang has a close relationship with Maxef, the owner of the workshop. They have a very close relationship. This is known throughout the series. You can Google Maxef and Gustang and look up. They're like they're close. They're closer than like Maxef is familiar with all the family heads, but him and Gustang have the closest relationship. So it's very possible that like this was crafted by people, with him. So okay, Jay, cool. Have a good one, dude. I'm only gonna go like another 5 minutes here myself. It is getting a little late, and I have not eaten since I've woken up. So, um, but yeah, take it easy, Jay. Cool. Appreciate you stopping by. But okay. So if yes, that means that Kieran's plan for Bomb is so simple. It's simply to capture Bomb and refine Bomb into an artifact. Okay, so we're going along. Oh, so we're taking that artifact stance again. Okay. And the status of a maybe a pseudo irregular, therefore possibly granting Kieran the ability to end Trom. Okay, so you're taking the Karaka melted down stance. Okay. As for Kieran, why Kieran hates Trom, knowing Trom possibly kills someone Kieran is dearly cherished, maybe his mom or direct siblings or dear friend. That's also possible. Whoever Trom had relations with to create Kieran, it's possible that he killed his mother. That is a good point, Doctor Passion. Um, that's possible. But I think as far as I think your comment about um Kieran wanting to use bomb or meltdown bomb, I agree with that. Because that falls in line with what I was saying earlier. I don't know about the meltdown or use bomb thing, but I think it more has to do with Rachel, and Belier as well, because they're all in cahoots. So, my boy, you missed the stream, and it was a good one. We was cooking. We was cooking some theories, man. And Rand, I also want to say your comment, which you can see is highlighted on the screen, bro. Fantastic. Fantastic comment. Fantastic theory. I absolutely positively agree with your comment, dude. I think that is probably the exact reason why Trom knows that his family is full of betrayers. Um, it makes the most sense. So fantastic comment, dude. Fantastic take. I've never thought about it. It's so simple, but it's so true. So because we know that these animals have the minds of their own, so they absolutely will report on to Trom that hey, El Baba's over here planning your death. Yeah, we don't know Prowse's strength. Um, the reason why I say Kieran wants to use bomb is because earlier he said that irregulars will fall in only in his hands and no one else. Hmm. I guess that's true, Doctor Passion. That's a true statement. And then we would have to get like confirmed translations on those of exact wording, because the wording does matter. But I'm inclined to agree with you. Um, I still think he's not working. I still think he's working with somebody else. But okay, Zenu, peace. I'm actually about to clear out myself, guys. Because I am starving, and I can no longer starve anymore. We've gone almost 3 hours, which is about what we do every single week. So we have hit the peak here. We have hit the peak here. So yeah, sorry, Rand. I'm sorry you had to catch the lighter half, dude. I am sorry for that. But yeah, guys. I've given all my thoughts. We've had fun with the theories today. Uh, I don't think I have any news to share. I don't have any particular news to share about anything. There's nothing particularly coming up. Um, I guess I could start working on that tier list for the arcs. I guess I can probably start working on it because it's October. I said I would do it in November. So actually, yes, this would be the perfect time to start working on that. So I did say, if for you guys who don't know, I said I would do a tier list maker for arcs in Tower of God. So I'm actually probably gonna start working on that. Oh, is it? Well, Scythe, thanks, dude. Thanks for stopping by. I try to be here every Thursday, 1 o'clock. Um, oh yeah, 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 Rand. Yeah, man. I understand. I didn't start the stream till 1:30 because I woke up late and I missed my alarm myself. So bro, we yeah, I missed my alarm too. So yeah, we good. But yes, thanks, Scythe. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I really appreciate it. I'm still new to streaming, so still trying to get better at it. Obviously, I have a really good camera, but I have yet to learn to use it for streaming. So that is my goal within the next couple of weeks, to hook it up and have a more accurate, decently looking stream. I've looked into doing soundboards, so expect that soon. Um, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. I am going to start working on the tier list video, guys. I'm going to start working on it um, for the arcs. So I know most of you have already seen the tier list maker for characters. The ones for arcs and Tower of God, I'm going to start working on that probably this weekend. So it probably won't be done till November, but once it's completed because along with that, I'm going to have to reread every single motherfucking arc, and that's gonna be a goddamn time to read that. So yes, scythe soundboards are gonna be cool because I'm actually gonna try to use Tower of God sounds from the anime, so that'll be fun. Um, but yeah, guys, you guys have a good weekend. Tomorrow's Friday. So I'll see you guys soon. Sunday for the next release. I will be posting it in the community as normal. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. So have a good day.